it started out as something that was just what I needed for my club. And about a year ago, I started offering it publicly. We talked to people from other clubs. They said, well, that's interesting what you're doing. You know, how can we get ourselves one of those? So I've cooked up a couple of ways that you can get access to the same software or a service that includes the software for free. It's not a money-making venture for me. I am trying to avoid it being a money-losing venture. And you know, there is a call out for donations or for advertising or something to support it along the way. So if it actually became as big as Free Toast Toast, I would need to find some additional money along the way. Right now, I'm able to offer it to anybody who wants to take advantage of it for free. And there are actually a couple of different free options. So I'll go through those along the way as well. But I think it helps to understand what I'm talking about. It'll be easier if I show you than if I tell you. So I always like to start off with a search for an awesome Toastmaster. And it turns out that my home club ranks #1 in all the universe that Google indexes for awesomeness. Now, that's obviously not a terribly meaningful search. Not too many people are searching for awesome Toastmasters. They like to find awesome Toastmasters, but I don't know up front that that's what they want. But if you search for the name of my city in Toastmasters, you'd find out that we come out up top as well. That's a little bit more meaningful. Some people are going to go to toastmasters.org and they're going to use the Find a Club tool. So what I really want, even more than people finding me in search, I want what they find when they come to our site to be something that's going to be impressive. And I think what you're going to see here as we explore this is that there's a lot going on this site. There's a lot of activity, quite a bit of use of video. And we have some special pages we've set up. We have this whole video guide to a Toastmasters meeting. So the concept here is to show people a little bit about the different phases of a meeting, what table topics are like, and what it's like for a couple of people to answer the same question. What a speech is like. In our club, we have a humorist every week. So we got some samples of these things, and we also had how we evaluate speakers in Toastmasters. And on a regular basis, if a club member does a great speech and we recorded it on video, I'll ask their permission to make it public so that we can show off the great things that we're doing. And within this same experience, I can also sign up to give a speech at a future meeting. So if I click here, it's funny, it won't do it when I wanted to. It didn't prompt me for a password there, I guess because I was logged in earlier. Normally it would prompt me for a password, but you can see that the site knows who I am now. And if I click on any of these things to take the role, I'll be added to the list and I can remove myself. And the other thing that comes up quite frequently is if you're the Toastmaster of the day or the VP of Education, you may have a great meeting lined up, but you have some gaps in it. So you get on the phone with people and you get them to commit to speak. So I can also go in and edit this and have a drop-down list of all the members and assign them. If I'm putting in a speaker, there's also a place where I can choose the manual project. Okay, so that is not too dissimilar from what is available on Toast. I actually have some ideas about how this needs to be re-engineered to make it better.